Looking up is going to be the distraction for every single last one of you. Look around you as this is happening. Pay attention. Feel any type of wind movements that are taking place around you. Look at the people. The people, you're going to start seeing the beings coming through the people. These are the NPCs. That is one of the reasons why the Anunnaki is coming in to clean house. Because they are going to be taking over those who do not have a soul. You're going to see it through them. Make sure that you look at their eyes. You're going to see it all through their faces. For those of you that are tapped in on a spiritual level and your first eye is open, you are going to see them both come from what appears to be human to you, and then you are going to see them outside of the bodies. So you're going to get hit the hardest because you're going to be seeing both. And some of you are going to be seeing them with your naked eye, depending on the vibrational frequency that you're operating on. If you do not see them, you will feel them. It's imperative that you guys get these likes up, because I need to beat the algorithm in this case to get the message out to as many people as possible. If you guys care about yourselves and you care about humanity as a whole, if you care about us as a collective, I am imploring you to please get this live out there to as many people as possible. Okay? Get the live out there, get the likes up so I can get the algorithm, because YouTube does shadow ban some of my videos because of things I talk about. They don't want it getting out there to the masses in that way. The only way that this is going to happen is that you got to make the damn video go viral. I was literally telling my Instagram audience, I said, I don't know why, but I feel like a damn cosmic reporter. This is so strange to me to be put in this position. But I was literally told last night that I had to put it out there to the collective so they're aware of what's going on. I did not know that it was going to come down like this, and neither did the government. Nobody knew. When I talked to some of my higher aspects, they were also telling me that they had been investigating and they didn't even know what time it was. So it also caught them off guard as well. I am a part of certain councils, okay? They didn't even know it was going down like that. So it caught them off guard. So I want to make sure you guys are clear. Certain things were caught off guard. This is not Project Bluebeam. Go look at the live I did in the video section of the channel, where I break some things down to you to make sure you're clear. This is not Project Bluebeam. This is not a fake stage alien invasion. If this was a fake stage alien invasion, they don't tell you it's going to be a fake stage alien invasion before they do the fake stage alien invasion. I need you guys to start critically thinking now, because you're going to need to think and you're going to need to discern. This is imperative. Your discernment is what's going to keep you moving. You guys are going to have to start connecting with people that you know for a fact are humans, because you're going to run into a lot of people that are not. I told you this in the very first 2024 predictions. If you go look at the 2024 predictions part 1, go listen to that live. And I said to you, you are going to have to learn how to navigate. This is the time now, guys. Remember, the 2024 year doesn't even end until April 1. So it's still 2024 for us. Don't get caught up in the Gregorian calendar. That's to throw you completely off. It's still 2024 for us. So this is the second half of the 2024 year. Go back and listen to my 2024 predictions part 1 and listen to that video very carefully. You are going to have to learn how to navigate. You are going to have to learn how to know when to pick up, when you need to pick up. For those of you that are living in major metropolitan cities, I'm letting you know right now, it's not wise to be in a major metropolitan city while this is going on, because people are going to spaz the hell out. The governments cannot tell you guys what's going on because they do not want to create a mass hysteria. They can't even tell the people how to navigate. And they're spooked. Everybody's spooked. I need you guys to understand this place has a lot of dimensions in it, a lot of different realms. Okay? It has a lot of different realms and a lot of different beings living on those realms. The beings who also live here do not want to see their home destroyed, tampered with, or messed with. So for them to show up before Donald Trump becomes sworn in as president speaks volumes. There's been a lot of talk of nuclear war. I want you to be clear. If a nuclear war takes place on this planet, it will be like the story of Vega. For those of you who do not know the story of Vega. It is when the actual Alpha Draconians went to war against the Lyrans and the planet got destroyed. The potential of that is here. And so now they have to get ahead and make themselves known. And I was told to make you guys aware, humanity has gotten beside themselves. Humanity has dropped the ball on themselves. Humanity has allowed fear to take them over. Humanity has not held the people that they think that is in charge accountable to nothing. Even though you outnumber everybody, you allowed your fear to allow things to get this far. So now, since you're not going to do anything about it, and that's clear, now the beings from the inner earth are going to do something about it. There are talks that are currently taking place right now with other interdimensional beings in the governments. Not all forms of government are aware that this is taking place. Only certain forms of government is aware that this is taking place. Billionaires are getting snatched off this planet even as we speak, cleaned up even as we speak. The AI has gotten out of hand as well. But I'm not even focused on that. There's a lot of things that have gotten out of hand that has not been released to the public. Not to mention, there's also a lot of lands that's also popped up on the scene that you guys know nothing about because they're not talking about these other lands that are now appeared out of nowhere because of the dimensional shifts that are taking place. What this is turning into, guys, is that you are going to have to get adjusted to seeing things you've never seen before, communicating with beings that you've never seen before, and things of that nature once everybody gets through the shock process. We're talking about the days of Atlantis. If any of you guys know anything about the story of Atlantis, there were all types of beings that were walking amongst humanity. And it was the Anunnaki, the negative Anunnaki, the fallen Anunnaki, the Greys, reptilians, the Draconians that invaded and caused a lot of things to happen on this planet that should not have happened. They are the ones who actually created the hierarchy systems. And I want you guys to be clear, the Vatican is extremely old. I mean old world old, like old. The Vatican's been around that long. The very first pope that the Vatican ever had was called the Gray Pope. Part reptilian, part gray. They've been running this planet for a long damn time. And they are the ones who sent the orders out for the conquistadors and various different Europeans to come to the lands of Americas and invade and make us prisoners of war on our own land. That order was sent from the Vatican. And Moors did play a role in this because they had the key codes. They had the keys. And they were working in conjunction together with these particular beings for the invasion against the originals. This is in my excerpt of the Black Devil series that's coming up. You see, we weren't always like this. We didn't always have carbon bodies. We were light bodies until we were tricked into lowering our frequency. Then we got these physical vessels, not beforehand. There is a massive awakening taking place, and there's nothing that any of us can do about it. There is no stopping this. It's here now. This is beyond nothing can stop what's coming. It's here. It is here. It is here, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you guys were not properly trained in this space on how to deal with things. So let me give you some rundowns on a couple of things that you're going to need. Get a quartz crystal. A quartz crystal is powerful enough to do anything. You can open up a portal with a quartz crystal. You can open up a portal with a quartz crystal, and you can close out a portal with a quartz crystal. You can command that crystal to do anything that you need it to do. This is not a joke. If you see anybody around you that's giving you a very strange look, be very, very careful of that individual. There are beings that does not have the ability to see, but they have the ability to smell. And they're going to be sniffing for the human scent. For those of you that are tapped in, and I'm only talking to you, for those of you that are tapped in, you need to encrypt your scent, your energy, your auric fields. You need to encrypt those. Start tapping into your higher aspects to find out how to do that. On my website, isiswisdom.com, I have a class called Self-Defense. If you want to learn how to defend yourself, because you're going to need to know how to do it, you can purchase that class on my website, isiswisdom.com. If you do decide to become a member, do not put no private relay bullshit on there. You will be denied. Put a real email address on there before I approve you, because you have to be approved to get on the website, and I will be testing your email. It's going to get chaotic. It's going to get very chaotic. This class is going to teach you how to recognize various different energies. So that way you can tap in. And so when something pulls up on you that you do not have the ability to see, but you will have the ability to, you'll be able to feel. Some of you guys have the ability to hear. So we're talking about the ones that have the ability to do this. Those who do not have the ability to do any of this shit. Hopefully you're healed enough to be able to at least feel. You know that weird feeling you get, that eerie feeling that you get? If you get an eerie feeling about something, if you're standing around someone and you get an eerie feeling about something, that is your cue. If you get a gut feeling about something, that is your cue to exit stage left and exit stage left fast. Do not engage. Pay close attention to the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. The eyes. Watch the eyes of the people and how they're looking. They may not even respond to you when you speak to them. They don't say a single word. Don't even talk to them. If they're giving you that glare, and you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all should know what I'm talking about. That glare, or they pull up on you, and they're sitting right next to you, and they're giving you this weird-ass glare, and they're giving you this weird-ass look. You politely step away and walk away and watch your surroundings. When you're traveling at nighttime, watch your asses. I had a couple of people from my soul tribe told me that they picked up that they were being followed. I had to tell my camp last night what time it was. And I had to put them through some quick training real quick on a couple of things to get them prepared for what's to come. Just as something as simple as you walking down the street, because whether or not you guys realize this or not, the beings are already in your neighborhoods. You just don't know it yet. That call for them to come forth has been made for tomorrow. Some of you guys are already having experiences of seeing certain things. Your aspects may be guiding you. Ask your aspects, tell your aspects that you need them all to get along and work on one page. All of you that's listening to me right now, listen to me carefully. Tell your aspects, say, selves, higher cells, I'm going to need y'all to look out for me right now because I don't know what the hell is going on. I need you guys to protect me, but I need all of you guys to work together, no fighting amongst each other because some of your higher cells don't get along with each other, depending on the type of species they are and the type of history that they have. So you're going to have to explain to them your mission, your sole mission is only to protect the vessel. Now, for those of you that are NPCs, this will not apply to you. Nothing is going to stop the Anunnaki from getting rid of what needs to go.